Hello, hello. Welcome to Every Strand Counts with me, your host, Dana Wilson. Thank you guys for joining us for our Locking Up Success series, where we're going to be featuring Sisterlocks consultant stories. And today, our special guest is Altivese Irvin of Brooklyn, New York. I'm so excited to have her. We will get started here shortly. So please take the time to share with others so they can partake in this conversation. We'll be right back.
In audio.
All right, welcome everyone. Every Strand Counts with me, Dana Wilson, is brought to you by Hair Cares Inc., where we believe that every root, every lesson, every experience, and every legacy makes a difference in our lives. And because we have this belief, we like to feature conversations with various leaders, authors, speakers, entrepreneurs who long to touch, move, and inspire others through their work. And we've been on a journey with a series called Locking Up Success. And as some of you all know, I have been part of the Sister Lock family for over 23 years. Sister Locks has truly been a blessing to me, for me, personally and professionally. And just like every client has their unique journey to Sister Locks, we have these beautiful consultants out here escorting and transforming lives day to day. And they also have their unique stories as well. And that's what I set out to capture. And so today we have Altivese Irvin of Ready for Locks. She's located in Brooklyn, New York. And I want to bring her to the stage so that we can listen and get a sense of who she is and how did she get started with these sister locks. So let me bring her to the stage. All right. Hey, lady.
Hi, Dana.
How are you?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule because I know you're busy.
Yes, I know you're busy too.
Such is life. All is well. Thank you so much
Hmm.
for being here. I want to start off by allowing you to share with the audience, like, just give us a sense of how you even got started on this journey. Like, what inspired you to become a Sister Lock consultant?
Well, I had been seeing Sisterlocks for a while,
Uh huh.
and at that time, I was wearing all kinds of hair systems. I
Okay.
was wearing wigs, weaves, and extensions. I would alternate between the three.
Okay.
And after seeing Sister Locks on people just in passing, and one particular woman who at a social event just was raving about how much she loved her Sister Locks, it planted a seed and it had made an impression on me. So years later, when I was working at a salon where the salon owner had Sister Locks, as
Mm-hmm.
well. I watched as the years went by and her hair got longer. She was able to do more things with it. She was always styling it and it always looked good, and she always seemed to be very happy about her appearance. I eventually decided that I needed to get Sister Locks.
Now, so were you in the hair care industry? Um,
No, not at all.
okay.
Actually, I'm a licensed esthetician.
Okay.
So I'm into beauty. I'm the lady that you find at the spa who does the facials and the mud treatments and all of that. That's me.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing at the time.
Okay.
And I was working at the salon providing skincare services, but around, people still getting the perms and getting the weaves,
Mhm.
but the fabulous Sister Locks. So once I decided to get my hair done in Sister Locks, I just made the appointment and just went ahead and did it.
Mhm. So how was your transformation to Sister Locks? Like, what did you experience through that?
Hmm. So many things. It's like it's layered.
Okay.
The things you experience once you get your hair done in Sister Locks is so layered because previously you may have struggled to get length on your hair,
Mhm.
right? or you may have from month to month tried to figure out what you're going to. So there was always that continuous cycle of, okay, what am I going to do with my hair next? How am I
Right.
going to grow my hair out? You know, if I'm doing something with my hair that's actually preventing my hair from growing, now I got to figure out a new plan. And I just always wanted to have enough. It's true, you got to come up with a new plan when it doesn't work out. So I eventually just, um, when I got the Sisterlocks, realized that I don't have to figure out different things that I have to do with my hair. I thought that I was going to do a whole lot of styling with Sisterlocks because I was
Mhm.
used to styling before, but Sisterlocks is already its own style. So
Right.
you really don't have to do anything. Just let it be. And I went through all the phases because I started out with my hair short first.
Okay.
So I got all of those wonderful summers with the short hair, and I feel cool, and I don't have to deal with all this massive hair. Now I got all this massive hair. And when it's hot, I got to put it up.
Yeah. Right. Right. Wow. So how did you then go from obviously being a sister like wearer
Mhm.
and to actually becoming a consultant?
I actually made the decision while I was sitting in the chair and getting my hair done.
Oh wow. That's interesting. So what I mean, tell me about that because you just sitting there, you're getting your hair done. Like what made you say, okay, this is what I want to do?
I was feeling so grateful
Okay.
that there was someone who could help me with um, some consistency with my hair
Okay.
and actually utilizing my own hair and not feeling like I have to get some other system happening with my hair.
Good stuff.
Um, I kind of felt like she was an angel of mercy.
Mm, good stuff.
Yeah, so I wanted to be that for someone.
Okay. Because
You
you are
know,
already transforming lives with skincare because that's a big deal.
yes.
I mean, the way that people walk in the room,
Mhm.
with their faces and stuff,
Yes.
like their skin, that's a huge big deal. So, was it natural for you to come into this hair care arena?
It actually was
Okay.
because I'm used to interacting with people
Hmm.
on a personal level. So
Okay.
that transitioned very easily. Um, I used to play with my little Dolly's hair
Hmm.
when I was younger, and I would braid my friend's hair.
Hmm.
I'd be at school, and then, a friend of mine like, can you give me a fish braid? Braid my hair for me. And I'm like, okay. But it
So,
was never anything I aspired to do. I never aspired to be a hairstylist.
so when you went to the training, was it easy or hard for you to find your clients, your initial clients?
Um, I kind of feel like your clients come to you as you are available.
Hmm.
So initially, a consultant who was very well established reached out to me to help her with her flourishing business.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's a
So,
blessing. That is a huge
wasn't
blessing.
it?
Yeah.
I got so much on the job training doing
Okay.
that.
Oh, you were blessed.
Um,
You were blessed. Um, I mean, part of why I'm doing this series as well, Altivese, is that I really want inspiring consultants
mhm,
to hear, I mean, obviously success stories, but also to hear the different journeys of becoming successful, right? Like
mhm.
some people like you were blessed, you had somebody reach out to you. For another consultant, you might need to reach out to a consultant to see if you can assist them, so that was a huge blessing to have a consultant reach out to you and be willing to I guess mentor you.
Yeah, but actually, she really needed me
Good stuff.
because, yeah, she had more than she can handle with her two hands.
Wow.
And also, she was patient because as a new consultant, you don't really have speed yet, and
Yeah.
you're still trying to nurture your technique.
Yes. Yes.
So, being that I do take whatever I do very seriously and try to approach it with uh, as much excellence as possible, she recognized that and was patient until I got my speed up. And it was so interesting the day that I got so fast. that she's like, "You finished that section already?" And then I'm like, "Oh wow, I must be finally doing something now."
So you made that transition. Obviously, you were in a blessed situation to
Mhm.
go right into working with someone. When did you feel like, or did you have this moment? Because I'm not sure. You knew right away, sitting in the chair, this is what you wanted to do. When
Mhm.
did you feel like you were in your zone, that you hit that success marker for yourself?
Oh, okay. Well, it took a few years for that to happen
Okay.
because I was still working as an esthetician.
Okay.
All right. So I did the little stint as an assistant for a while doing Sisterlocks under a very well established consultant, but then I still had to make my bread and butter, right? And it takes time to build your own clientele until, you can be financially independent just doing Sisterlocks.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I had to make the decision. Working in the skincare industry can be very demanding depending on what position you've decided to take. And I was a spa manager working in the city.
Okay.
There was no way I could do establishments and keep up with that full-time job,
Right.
unless I could clone myself
Right. Right.
and make her work.
Yeah.
So I had to make the decision, and the person that I had worked with really inspired me because she had like this beautiful, expensive Prada bag filled with money.
My Lord.
And at the end of the day, when it was time to pay me for my day, she would just reach into that bag and just
No,
pass me the money. She
my Lord.
did.
That
And I
would
said, you know what?
I would have been motivated. Like, is this what we doing?
I said, yes. So I said, you know what? If this is what it's doing for her, and I see the dedication and the time she's put into it, I can be a success at this. So I
Wow.
walked away from the spa management position, which I love doing that. However, they really want a lot of work out of you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's too much work for the salary. The salary just doesn't match the work. So I said, you know what, I've got to really give this a try. I invested in taking the course.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just go full steam ahead. So I built a website and, started just taking people as they were calling me. I didn't have to turn people away anymore. And people find you very easily on the Sisterlocks website.
Right, right. That's the beauty about the way that Dr. Carroll has things set up. That once you take that class, you're not on the website. So, I mean, although you do your own marketing and everything, but at least they can go to that site and see that you are a bona fide consultant and where you're located. And so that's a
Hmm.
beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah,
So,
definitely shout out to Dr. C. I'm so thankful for her following her vision to create this platform for us.
yes,
She is really an amazing woman. I'm very thankful for her.
I am too, very much so. What are some key qualities? And we're speaking to that new consultant out there. Like, what are some of those key qualities that you contribute to your success with Sister Locks?
Mm. I have a really great work ethic.
What does that
That
mean? What does
that
that
means that means when I establish set guidelines for my business,
Mm-hmm.
I stick to it.
Okay.
I'm very consistent with what I offer because it's connected to value and quality.
Okay.
And the way you present yourself, if you have some esteem about that, you'll be consistent with people.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's very important to me. That's something I've cultivated over the years because I've worked in management positions
Okay.
and had to be the leader and had to be the front runner and had to be the person that sets the example. And when you build those kind of qualities, you can really work for yourself.
Got it. Got it.
Hmm.
Consistency is huge. It sets the expectations for your client and for yourself, right?
Yes.
Mhm. I love that.
Thank you.
Consistency and technique. I mean, consistency, we can apply that everywhere, and all you could do is get results from that for sure.
Yes. Thank
Perfect.
you. Mhm.
Um, can you share maybe a funny story or story in regards to um, a memorable moment that you might have had with a client?
Hmm. There's so
Good,
many. There's
good.
so many. I don't even know which one to choose. Uh, I think for many of us, we are having a similar experience. Women of color who have struggled with our hair,
Mhm.
so we can relate to each other. When I get a client sitting in my chair that feels um, a little bit insecure or inadequate about what they think their hair is going to look like,
Okay.
how they're going to show up in the world with these new sister locks. Some people say, "Oh no, I don't want to look like a plucked chicken." I
Right.
heard this at first. You see all the scalp, right? So I said, "Listen, even though they're looking at me presently and they see all this long hair, I started out with my sister locks very short. You could see a lot of scalp."
Right.
And I would tell them, look, even though you could see a lot of scalp when I first got my hair done, I always got a compliment. Even if I just got a compliment on how neat the parts were, I would get compliments on how neat the boxes were. People, oh,
Right.
oh my goodness, this is so neat. And I'm like, good, I'm glad there's something they find nice about this because I feel so awkward right now. So being able to relate to them on that level. And I've had where a person is sitting in the chair and they're just raving about how excited they are to get their hair done. I'm telling you, like a 1-2 hour nonstop conversation about how the hair is going to change their life, how the Sister Lock system will change their life, and how excited they are about it.
Mhm.
There are just several experiences like that.
I like how you can system because it is it's a management system. So it's not
Mhm.
just about that moment when you first get it done, right? I mean, it's
Yes.
the way that you maintain it, the products that you use. I like how you keep saying that the system because some people think it's a hairstyle. And it's not a hair.
No. Oh, you know what? That's a funny comment that I got, or a little bit of a funny story. A
Uh-huh.
potential client reached out to me, and she's saying to me, I see the lady that you did her hair at my church, and I like her hairstyle. Can you make my hairstyle look like hers? I said, well, are you interested in sister locks? And she said, well, yeah, she has sister locks, but it's like it's styled, right? It's in a style. Her hair is like really curly and she has these layers. And I said, well, that's just the way her hair responds to the sister locks. That's just the way it lays. That I didn't style it, really.
Right.
So she's like, well, I really want that style. I said, well, when you decide if you want sister locks or if you want someone to style it, give me a call back. But it really is just the sister locks, and that's just the way her hair looks.
Yeah.
So there was some confusion on her part. She thought that, the lady that had the sister locks went to the salon to get her hair styled in conjunction with the sister locks.
Right. Right.
But because of the way her hair, her natural texture and pattern
Mm-hmm.
creates its own unique look of
Right.
sister locks.
Absolutely.
So that's another very surprising and fantastic thing that happens for people because they'll think, well, I don't want my hair to look like everybody else's with sister locks, but it necessarily won't. And that's
Right.
not necessarily the
Right.
case,
You're
right?
gonna have your own unique look. That's for sure.
You will, because depending on the volume, the density, the texture, the curl pattern, you can look so different that a person thinks somebody did something extra special for you, and it's really
Right.
just your hair, just the characteristics of your hair.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So can you share with a new consultant like any obstacles that you may have come into encountered through your journey? Because I mean, obviously, it sounds like it almost was seamless for you. But did you occur any obstacles during your journey as a consultant?
Obstacles. You just need to be patient
Mm,
because as clients come to you, the flow, it's an ebb and flow.
got it.
Sometimes you have just like a massive amount of inquiries and people wanting to get their hair done and come to you. And then other times it's quiet. Um, what I've learned to do when it's quiet is enjoy the peace and the time off.
I
That's what I've learned to do.
no,
Yeah.
no, that's good stuff. Because I mean, when you start your business, you're excited and I mean, you can work yourself to death. At least for myself. In the beginning, I was so excited about sharing Sister Lives.
Yeah.
I wouldn't turn anybody down because I wanted them to experience the freedom that I was experiencing. But then after you get into it for a while, you realize, hey, I need to take care of myself, right? And you need to have some time off and all that good stuff and pace yourself. So having that downtime is good stuff.
Yes. You learn to enjoy it. And when you want to build it as a primary business for yourself, be smart. If you're a young person that lives at home with your parents, get all the education and training that you can while you don't have to worry about paying a bill.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
know, right?
So where do you see yourself? What does the future look like for you with your business?
Oh my goodness, there's so many things that I want to do because I have so many gifts and talents. I'm a writer,
Okay.
as well as a beauty professional. However, my clients won't let me go.
I know. Don't get me started. Don't get me started about that.
I had a client just yesterday to tell me, look, if you ever moved away, if you ever go into place, she's like, you can't go anywhere. I said, look, well, if I move, I'll just give you a call and tell you, look, we're moving to San Diego. Pack your bag. She's like, that's where I'll be right there. You know,
So
just
is
for an
the
example.
demand still high there in Brooklyn?
Is the what high here?
Is the demand still high there?
It is.
Okay.
It is. The demand is still high. It's great that we're having this natural hair movement because I appreciate the beauty of all natural hair
Right.
styles.
Right.
I could see a woman standing in line with a beautiful afro and just marvel at how gorgeous her hair is.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
know, just the fact that we're wearing our own natural hair, it really means that we're in a different season now.
Right.
And I
Absolutely.
like to see that season continue. And as people come in my direction, curious about Sisterlocks, it's just another expression of embracing your own natural beauty and your natural biology, which we hadn't been doing. We've been covering it up, we've been putting chemicals on it,
Right.
and we've been damaging our hair and our scalp doing these things. And
Right.
now you have a system that actually maintains, healthy hair and supports, a healthy lifestyle. So
Absolutely.
I like it.
Love it. But thank you so much for taking that time out to have a conversation with me and obviously touch and move and inspire other consultants as well. I'm going to continue having this series. I'm enjoying it so much. And I like to hear the stories because everybody has their own unique story around these sister locks.
It's
So
true.
thank you so much. Any
Thank
parting
you.
words? Any parting words? I don't want to cut you off. Any parting
Oh,
words you'd like to share with consultants or our audience in general?
hmm. I would just like to say continue to embrace your natural hair, whether you wear it free flowing, whether you do twists, whether you wear traditional locks. I just want our sisters and our brothers to know that their hair is so gorgeous
Yes, yes, they
as
are.
it is.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much, lady. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Dana.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Oh, wow. Let me fix my screen here. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's stay connected. I'm going to continue this series. I'm having fun with this series, talking to the professionals that are helping transform lives through Sister Locks. Feel free to stay connected with me. Go to my website, haircaresinc.com. While you're there, join some of my social media communities on Facebook join my subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, and please explore some of my offerings, of course, on there for coaching and hair growth services, and my books as well. I know Altivese was saying she's writing. I'm doing some writing too, and I'm really enjoying it. So please check that out as well. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.